here by Ingram. Turn around. Misses everything, but Spurs able to get the rebound there. Dennis fires, blocked though. Pistons in.
And you're keeping the middle of that floor open. You got bigs that can run zoom action, handle the ball. Tolu Smith is one of them for Detroit right now. But it puts a real premium, like I'm talking about, and can you guard your guy and keep that thing out of the paint?
Wide open, Dexter Dennis for three. In and out. Rebound Smith.
Well, the ability, George, to create his own offense is the best thing that San Antonio has going on this end so far.
Dexter Dennis lines one up. Too strong. Brooks. Spurs kept their same starters. Mangus for three. Off the back iron. Dennis with the rebound. Jones Garcia gets it back to Dennis. He reloads for three. No good. Rebound Williams. Coming season, and he immediately went into team mode. He said, we want to win the national championship. Said his favorite player is Kevin Durant. I asked him if there's any similarities to their game. He kind of chuckled, and he said, look, that's an all-time great. I'm sure I pick up a few things, certainly from watching him, but your players, Kevin Durant. I asked him if there's any similarities to their game. He kind of chuckled, and he said, look, that's an all-time great. I'm sure I pick up a few things, certainly from watching him, but we don't have mirror images regarding our game. Dennis knocks down the three there.
It just showed you how much he loves the game of basketball, and he's still the same way today, from what I understand.
Yep, the number 8 all-time leading scorer. It's funny you say that because as you see a step-back three from Dexter. Just go at it one-on-one against each other, and those two were tied at the hip all the time.
Well, if you don't love ball, you're going to get exposed in the NBA, in the Summer League or G League or wherever you end up. It's a business decision now, and to say you can control the controllables, I think that's not a
year. There's a lot of guys in that backcourt.
Well, I will say this, they better stay on top of their game. If David Jones Garcia is a part of that squad in 2.5 months, he's going to push for some minutes.
What a move there by Dennis. That next level is tough, as we've discussed, even with a guy like David Jones Garcia. So.
Well, he's better now than he was when I watched him at Texas A&M.
There he rips the net again.
Knowledge by Penny Hardaway at Memphis. That's why he knows how to be unselfish, team-first guy. And a lot of guys are deciding to play for Memphis because Penny Hardaway gets them ready for the league.
The other thing, too, about Jones Garcia that we talked so...
Spurs a 1-point lead. As a reminder, either of these teams will advance to the playoffs. They have to win this game. The loser will be eliminated from playoff contention.
And point differential matters. We've got 3 already in the clubhouse.
Dennis lost it.
Well, outstanding job rotating over, just sending that into the crowd, and then he secures it with a rebound and a roar going after it with Con Knipple out on the floor and playing the minutes that he's played. They're trying to play their way in, and they've executed up to this stage. Jones Garcia with another offensive rebound and a putback. That's his second offensive.
Fingers and things, but
Jared McCain does it.
Basketball.
Jared McCain does it.
Yeah?
Yeah. All right. The whole TikTok thing.
I wish guys would just go back to signals. We got pitch comp. If you're just joining us, a pair of unbeaten teams. It's the Hornets and the Spurs. If they want to make the playoffs, you got to win this game to be one of the 4 teams to make the playoffs. That'll start on Saturday. And the Hornets right now, if 3-ball falls, Damian Baugh. His 4th 3 of the ball game, and he's got 16.
Remember, 21 is the number, right? You see it at the bottom of your screen. 21 clinches his spot. And that's the important number to watch down the stretch here. The Hornets are going to win this game. And the question becomes, what is the margin in which they're going to win this game?
To drive that ball and be aggressive. The football moves by Collier and the fadeaway. I said these are the small nuances he has to work on. That, like he was trying to get to his bump fade right there. It didn't look smooth, but those, as we see a 4-point play, possibly.
Players and coaches go through. You're getting new head coaches here, new opportunities to get more shots for some of our players. It's all analogous to the same kind of work.
And what specifically are you looking for out of your officials in these type of settings?
For us, processing power is a
Gets that one to drop. Isaiah Collier takes the lid off his first make from outside. 14-point lead, largest of the game for the Jazz. Jones Garcia in the corner to Dennis. 3 for 3.
Active hands. That's how you do it.
Dylan Harper got a bucket the last time down. Looking for Dennis, who has not missed yet. Mangus driving finding Dennis open for three. And it's his first.
You would expect that first three to go in as it did.
Wow, Ingram with an audacious dunk attempt. Dexter Dennis from the pass picked off on its way to the corner. Ingram. Dexter Dennis off the mark. And that's going to be out of bounds off of
in the league, great guard. So being able to play alongside him, but also pick his brain on a lot of things because he's been there, he's seen it. So being able to pick his brain, especially this
opportunities to score, not as many minutes either, but certainly has shown you the full package of why he ended up being the second pick in this draft and why they think they've got a star in the making. Dallas with 3.5 minutes to make a frenetic comeback. If at all, Dennis forces one up. Mavericks got the stop, but there's a foul underneath. But the deficit remains 19 for Philadelphia.
Philly goes back to the zone with Bona at the top.
That last foul was against Bona. Nice pass inside. They lacerate that zone. Shot from the edge is good. Great ball. Dribble. Comes outside to Ingram. That's short. Rebounded by San Antonio. Another opportunity. Under 2 minutes to go. Jones Garcia had it knocked away by Barlow. Out to Dennis. Dexter Dennis. Deadly.
What excites you about continuing to kind of develop and grow as a collective group next season?
Just the fact that everyone's hungry to win. I think that a lot of guys are coming into their own. They put a lot of work in this summer. The ability to have the guys that we have plus the new additions. I think everyone's.
Look, I think the big thing with Harrison Barnes, he's always been known for that guy that wants to set the tone in the weight room, in the film room, with his conditioning, with his approach to it, following game plans, watching film. Very important for young players to see veterans lead the way in that regard.
Dexter Dennis from deep.
Swider turning the corner, gets downhill, trying to lob it to Baisley. The Spurs all over it. Dennis to Mangus. The shot fake, the head fake. Good ball movement to Dennis.
It's just short, unlike Dalton Connect.
Connecting there for his second three of the game, and then the inbounds pass. They almost had another steal off the inbound.
Did you see the stare down by Carter Bryant?
Oh, Dexter Dennis got hung up. He certainly got that in his bag. Spent much of the year north of 40% from downtown for the Santa Cruz Warriors. Dexter Dennis, good take. Finishing through physicality. Up there, that's nice. He originally made Santa Cruz via tryout. Now he's on their NBA team. Pretty impressive for Jackson Rowe. Nice rebound, Isaiah Mobley. He's turning into your guy, Saint. Wow, that was a hard shot. Left-handed. Look at a Euro right there. Dexter Dennis, no. Matson. Strong rebound. Gets fouled.
Obviously Nelson, so for the Spurs, so this will be interesting. And your guy with the ball, Garcia, this guy's a scorer.
18 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. This time setting up his teammate Dexter Dennis. Out with a slight groin injury for the California Classic, the number 2 overall pick.
Yeah, I was excited to see him play.
Yeah, I haven't seen Carter Bryant today either. Their other lottery pick. Dennis lets the defender fly by, takes it inside for 2.
Golden puts it up, tough shot with contact.
I like him this year at Michigan. He's got some stuff in the paint. Pretty crafty.
Knows who he is, too. Doesn't
Yes,
try to do
exactly
stuff he can't do. Open look, and it's hit the guide. Larson volleyballs the ball back. They throw it ahead to Stevenson. He goes up and can't get it. Tip rebound. Dexter Dennis on the floor now for San Antonio. He attacks and goes all the way in off the window. Have an advantage over a lot of guys in the game. Javante Kuttel runs into screen by Diallo. That was nasty. Nelson finds the open man. And it's cashed in for 3. And that leads me to what I was talking about. this is great for these coaches as well.
That head coach right there is just smiling. Not too bright, but he's chuckling. He got his play. That was a beautiful back pick for a lob. No pressure on the ball. Great pass, great finish.
How important is spacing in that play like that?
Well, you got to pull guys up. You got to make them.
Rebounded by Johnson. Yakachonis in rhythm. Can't get it. And the Spurs, 2 hands on the rebound that time. Mensah was there. Ball goes to the corner. Open jumper for Dennis.
Did you watch Hoosiers?
Out of a timeout by the Heat.
Picket fence right
Picket
there.
Fence, yeah. Don't let the paint dry.
There you go.
Heat back on top by Trey. Penetration. Swung outside for Dennis. Back rim miss. Spurs now 6.
4 out, whatever. And now they've got more, early offense looks, penetration, change sides, react from there, screen downs, and all that.
Ball thrown up top to Kyle Mangus. Stumbles with a drive. Just bats the pass out to Bryant. Shot clock at 3. Dennis takes it strong to the hole.